Assault tries to go off the top rope, looks to take the one-on-one, but Envoy, he's got the headshot, he's got the snapper. It's Assault and Alex both get put in the dirt. Envoy makes the play at the home flag.
Yeah, and when it does get a little bit scary for them, it's Envoy who goes big. 11-5 starters. Can he find two more? He can. Just finessing around the tire shop. 5, 6, 7 in a row for Envoy.
We've seen him do it all year long, but a reminder what an unreal talent he is in this title. 14-5. Can we get right back over to him? Thank you. He's got 7 in a row. We got to see how far he can take this. As not only is he getting the kills, he's securing the sights. He's able to get B, and now can he do it on defense? Here comes the flood from Minnesota. 8th down, 9th down. The 10th is lining up. The challenge.
No matter what it was, Formal's going to answer back, and it's going to be a 4v4 as Cammy will fall. Scum trying to find one on the flank, and he didn't even have to open that door. It was open for him. Finds one, finds two. Scum, you disgust me.
That's nice. That's what you want to see. And that's going to be a 4 versus 2 now on point. Arsenes goes down. And now makes it all down to Methods. Once again, Scumpy, can he get it done with a nade? He's going to push him back. Formal's already on the defuse, so either way, Methods has got to do something incredible to get that kill. He'd have to get the kill and run across map.
Seconds left.
The fans know it's done.
Over.
The fans know it's done.
It's over. Chicago, they know it's done. Arsenes showing some extra love to Krim. Krim 14-30, map 3. Not a great performance for him.
I think we first pointed out he was like 2-10. He started. Alec, Arsenes still torching bodies as the final seconds tick away. That does it. Chicago Huntsmen are your winners at the London Home Series Final.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Huntsmen pre-show. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. The Huntsmen pre-show. Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Welcome, welcome. Is it live? I don't know. It looks like it is, but maybe not. How did they get all those footages so quickly with 2 people in production? Wah, wah. That's the intro that we need.
Yeah, that was fun. I wrote some notes.
Somebody was using the flamethrower earlier, and I still smell the gas.
Oh
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Huntsman pre-show. It's been a while. It's been close to. We were supposed to be live a couple of weeks ago, but obviously because of unfortunate situations in our culture, cultural changes are about to happen. And I'm glad that we took the time off to reflect on some of the changes that need to happen. Thank you for the rings a little bit.
You got some baby ass fingers, first of all.
Dude, the thing is,
you put them both on pinky.
No, dude, it's this pinky. You see how it's pregnant?
Oh, this one's better.
Yeah, mine's meant too.
Yeah, mine from basketball.
That don't look right.
Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just gonna put that. Let me see.
Do you like this one?
Big timer. How would you feel if I made us both rings?
That'd be nice, cause yeah, I'd never got one.
You never got a ring for
I
your
did
championship,
not, no,
for your
third.
world championship.
Well, that's debatable.
Chat. If you want to sideline, should I get him a ring? I'm watching right now.
Yeah,
how can I be watching if this is live? God damn it. Anyway, we have our usual guest co-hosts, Mr. Allen. Do not, General. You're one of my favorites, General, but he is my favorite.
I know.
Okay. Oh, is this you? Okay, I'm not gonna put that one on. I don't want to know what happened. Anyway, General, what's up, man? How have you been?
Been good. You know,
Yeah?
just staying in the house. Just like
I
usual.
heard some beats that you made. That shit was
Ooh.
fire.
Was it now?
It was.
It was.
Big
Money
timer, how are
Mo's
you?
using those now?
We'll see. I mean, it just depends.
Can he afford you?
Maybe.
Anyway, welcome. We have a good show ahead, partly and mostly because it's us doing it. But we are heading into the Minneapolis, Minnesota homestand event online, hosted by Ashley Midnight, Gary Vaynerchuk, and the rest of the Rocker organization. Shout out to them. Cool people.
Love them.
We're coming off of a very, very exciting win. But Empire wasn't there
And FaZe wasn't.
and FaZe wasn't there. The debate always happens, right?
Yeah.
Does it count?
Adds an asterisk a little bit to it.
It has an asterisk. a little bit.
Asterisk, really?
Well, I mean, like.
You count it?
I mean, if I was on the team,
It's,
hell
no,
yeah,
you
I'd
do count it. No, you do count it because against like
Yeah.
competitors, top 12 teams in
Right,
the world.
right.
But everybody, like, when you do to the fan base, like
Yeah.
they want to see the Titans.
Sure.
You know what I want to see?
What?
I want to see next year for every single team to be at every single event. You know what I
Yeah.
want to do?
That's
You know
what
what I
should
want to do? I'm
happen.
going to tell you what I want to do.
Come up with a new scheduling system?
I
Because that
do.
sounds like a nightmare.
No. What I want to do is I don't look. I want to have like the events in Chicago, and I want to have the events in every city that has a homestand.
Yeah.
But at some point or another, I do want to have like this sort of traveling circus thing like the old MLG did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I hate that we're not. Oh well, I guess we were gonna go to Miami for the Mutineers.
You mean like a neutral location that's not...
Yeah, Vegas. What's up?
Vegas
Can
would
we
be
get
dope.
champs in Vegas?
Yeah.
Is it open? It is.
It is June 4th. That's been open, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's been 6. It's been 1 week since you looked at
Yeah.
me. 3 weeks since you said I'm sorry.
How long has it been for Texas? 2 weeks? Now
I
we
don't
have
know.
record numbers of hospitalizations.
Record numbers of hospitalizations here in Texas. And look, you might say, is this the Huntsman pre-show where we talk about Call of Duty and the event that's about to happen, or is this an up-to-date, day-by-day look at what COVID is doing to this thing?
Both?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Both.
Current events, right, and everything else. So we have let's see, we have Toronto. Well, let's talk about who's not there, and then we'll get the show started. Okay, New York's not playing. OGLA's not playing. Paris not playing. London not playing.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of sad that they're not going to be there because if
London?
yeah.
Oh.
Because they just came out with a second place finish, right? Like that ruins a little
Yeah.
bit of momentum in my opinion. So for me, I don't know. This is the other reason why I would like to have all 12 teams at one place all at once.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I really like champs last year, or just like every other event, just in general, just because like
when you win the event, you can actually say like I'm the best team in the world at that given time because every single person played. You know?
Right. Is this the first event since the first event that all the big
Minnesota.
3 teams have been in it? I say big 3, like Huntsmen, FaZe,
Yeah.
and
No.
Empire, all at the same time.
Actually, no. We were in the one. What
London?
Was,
No, because
there was
we
no,
didn't
no,
play
no.
FaZe.
There's two. The one
Atlanta.
before. Yeah, there's one before. It was online though, where all 3 of us were there.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Which one was it? Do you know?
We lost to Dallas in semis, and then Dallas beat FaZe in finals. I forgot which one that was.
And they won.
Yes, Dallas won.
Huh.
Dallas won the home series online.
Well, I don't know. What are the we're in first right now?
We are in first, currently looking at the standings. Huntsmen 180 points, Atlanta FaZe 170, and Empire 150. So it's close. Like depending on
Yeah.
what happens this weekend, I mean those 3 could all be shaken up.
Well, I think it's one of the most important events that we're going into.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, like everything matters from here on out.
Yep.
And it matters big.
Yeah.
So is there an opportunity for teams down below to make a good run at making it happen, or like where do you think you draw the line? Like what? Is it 5th place?
I mean, dude, even last year, like my team was like low because we kept on making like roster changes, but like we still got top 4 at champs. Like, if you're still a low team, like yeah, your seedings, like we talked about last pre-show, like to qualify for champs is gonna be low.
Yeah.
But like your whole point is to make sure you do well at that champs tournament. Like that's just what I think.
But they're
So,
already gonna if
yeah,
you're
they're-
Toronto or Surge, like you got your work cut out for you
Oh, yeah.
going into.
Like,
yeah.
It does. It's going to be tough for teams that are lower seeded, but I don't know. I think for their mindsets, it needs to be focused on the actual champs tournament. Like just making sure you're making as little mistakes as possible, ironing out those like your game plans and all that stuff. So
You don't have that many more tries.
No.
You don't have any more practice runs. You don't have any more tournaments where you can analyze what's going wrong. Like you got to start fixing shit
for now,
on your way there. I'm gonna give you a stat. Last tournament we went 12-3 map count. 12-3, big timer. 12
That's
and 3.
dominant.
That's a dominant performance by the boys, right? Like if you think about it, we didn't lose a single hard point at all in Seattle. Never went to a game 5, which to me is like a blessing because I hate going to game 5s. I hate having the doubts, and I hate because any given Sunday, these players, any player from any team can go off and just like carry the
Really?
tournament.
You don't like the adrenaline rush of a
No.
Game 5 S&D?
I don't, dude. I don't. I like to see other people, just
Yeah.
not on my team,
Yeah, that's true.
right? And I don't know why. And as confident as I am in the team, obviously Scumpy
Yeah.
showing up. You know what I mean? Like Envoy, the future.
they brought the passion to that tournament.
They did?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think they look different. I am curious to see, and this is me being very, very binary here. I want to see if Preston can continue to carry the momentum, right? If they can continue to have the vibes that they do, because I don't want this to be a honeymoon period in which like, oh shit, everything's cool. Right, like, and these next 2 events, this one specifically because it'll set the tone for the next one. This event is going to be one of the ones that define whether or not it's a honeymoon period or what it is that we need to iron out. Because for what it's worth, we've only played once with him in a tournament, and we've had 2 weeks of practice, or something like that, right? 3 weeks maybe. So I don't
So
know.
you think it's a possibility if there's a bad performance? It's not going to happen, obviously, but if bad performance, it may not go over well.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Ramasa was their best map. Hackney the second. What do you think it was about that?
Like when I was filling in for them,
Yeah, I was
like that was our best map too. So when it comes down to tournament time, the problems I had before, I think it was just more like they were playing disrespectful, and then like
Explain that. What do
like
you mean?
disrespectful meaning is like ego challenging.
Yeah.
Just making sure like I don't know, just using your talent. Like
Yeah.
all 5 of these players on this team right now are absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
And you know when I was telling them like, dude, like we got to play off angles, and you know they started doing it. Like they started playing more with their brains and less relying on their talent. And now Ramaza, which was one of their worst maps before, now you brought in Preston, a natural sub player, plays on a Ramaza with them, and now they start playing actual structured, smart, really, really like ratty, like I like to call it, like
Yeah.
camping corners and stuff.
Yeah.
Just relying on timings and stuff, and now it's one of their best maps.
Yeah.
Literally went from our worst to our best.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
ones.
Just by putting the pride back a little bit, the ego and stuff.
That's what this game is. Like at the end of the day, like I keep saying, this game is not about your talent anymore. This game's literally just about being fast.
Yep.
And then it's about working with your teammates and then trusting them.
Right.
So that's really what it is.
That's why I wasn't that good at this game in game battle.
That's why.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
You're too good that like you need to rely on your team.
Yeah, I need to like slow down for Hutch to catch up, Diesel to show up.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean? Fuez to get off his phone calls, and then we go, and do the thing. It did seem like Preston was the missing piece. It looks like the team is back on track, but again, I'm going into this next tournament with high hopes, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm not gonna count anything in. I was talking to Alec earlier today in the vlog, and I'm like, how are we gonna do? And he didn't skip a beat. He said we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Right. He said we're gonna win.
You should have that confidence.
Yeah, you should. But in previous occasions, in previous years, in previous tournaments, in previous just anything in the past where I've had a vlog and I put in front of people, like, what's up? What's looking like? So, well, we're gonna try, and we look good. We're confident that we're gonna do it. But nobody really comes out and says like, yo, we're gonna win. And I appreciated that about him. I appreciate
you
it
want
more
that bad juju.
Yeah. I'll appreciate it more if he makes it happen. I threatened the guys. You guys don't know this, okay? But I threatened the guys with making them play out of the hex quarters, all of them, all together, all at once.
During the tournament?
If they didn't win this past tournament.
Oh.
Yeah. Formal, obviously not wanting to leave California.
He was cooking.
He went super hard, right? So I texted him yesterday, and I'm like, "Yo, just so you know, like the same thing continues. Like I don't want to deal with any like I'm talking shit, right? I'm like I don't want to deal with any bullshit if you guys don't perform. Like I don't want to add any more pressure to what you guys are doing, but." I think it'd be a good idea if we can have you here, because even if we have you here and we're not doing that great, we can still have good content to provide to the fan base. Speaking of content, we had an episode in which Formal called in, and we had him on a TV. He was listening in, and we were doing the whole thing, and it just didn't look that good on camera, unfortunately. But we're figuring out to where we can like sort of.
Like a long distance interview you're talking about?
Well, no, he was my partner in one of the trivias.
Oh, okay, but he was on the screen.
But he was on the screen. I had him propped up on boxes. So I'm like, if I get a mannequin, and then if I get a green screen, I put him in front of it, I think Josefo and Matt can mask it and put him on him so he could just be like this thing,
They didn't
put
work
a hat
out
on
like
him.
that, though?
Long hair. Huh?
I said it didn't work out like that, though.
Pardon me. No, it didn't. No, it was too blue. It was too blue. And I don't know what to do. Yeah, speaking obviously, I think Alec in the interview that I just had with him, and we're gonna go to it right now. But we talked about it, and I said I threatened you guys to play, and you guys did the right thing. Anyway, let me show you the interview. It was actually pretty good. We got to eat Popeyes while we did the interview, which is of course a welcomed food.
I've been addicted for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, you know what sucks though? I asked for barbecue sauce, and you know what Matt didn't do?
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Let's
no
go.
sauce?
No sauce. Let's go. Let's kick it over, Matt. Press the button, Matt. Do that at least. Welcome to this segment of Let's Have Lunch with the Boys and catch up on a couple of things. Today, we have our honorable guest, Mr. Hard Carry himself, our city's Alec Sanderson.
Red duo.
I have to say it like that now.
I know. There's a lot. Every time I
Our
stream,
city's Sanderson.
every stream now it just goes in there. Anderson. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, so it merged with
Isn't
it.
that from The Matrix?
No, that's Mr. Anderson. Oh my God, it is. It is Mr. Anderson. Blue pill or red pill? I'm kidding. That's actually very political, so we're going to move on from that.
Is it?
I believe so.
It's a fucking movie.
The Matrix, but the blue pill, red pill is something different. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. I wanted to catch up with you guys while we eat some incredible this. Now,
You
I know
gotta
that
spank it first.
I do. I don't spank it. I put it down. You know what's messed up? I told Matt, I want some barbecue sauce. And you know what Matt got
Didn't
me?
deliver?
No barbecue sauce.
No barbecue sauce? What's up with that? Oh, shit.
It's kind of messed up too. I've been going to the gym.
Look at this pickle.
Like the past 2 weeks, and this is
Little cheat meal,
this
actually?
is a cheap meal. Can't
Right.
believe it.
Can I take my bite?
Yeah, you can take your bite because I'm going to take a little bit of time to tell you guys that I'm super, super happy that we won this championship. Obviously, the same thing that happened when Empire won, or where there hasn't been an event where all three
or the top teams are there, right? There hasn't been that event. So they've gotten to sort of be happy about the successes that they've had without us there. We've gotten to be happy about the successes that they're not there, right?
Yeah.
This event, this upcoming event, has all three of you guys coming up, right? I'm super excited because we finally get to do that. It's been such a long time since we've had the opportunity to actually show up, and we're about to face them. And who do we play first this weekend? Do you know?
Florida.
We're about to play Florida. I want you to show up for me.
Dude, 0-2, Preston's old team, we got to.
You have to.
I'm tired of them.
That's not me.
Is it you, Alec?
Nah, I don't know.
No.
I'm just taking the blame for the team now.
Anyway, so what do you guys owe the most recent success to? What did we do different that made us show up?
All me.
Okay,
All
so now
him.
it is all you.
All him. Vibes.
Yeah?
Vibes there.
Nah, we played good. I think we got a lot better at search, which is like the biggest thing. Because search and destroy, especially in a game like this, it's huge.
Yeah, people can't just stop Envoy from making plays, and now they have to stop Dylan, Preston, and Seth making plays around the map while Matt chills in the back with a sniper. And said, like, 3 weeks ago, it was just straight Dylan making all plays. We're just like, what are we doing?
Wait.
What are we doing?
We
Dylan,
would
just do
hope
something real quick.
Hope to get bombed down, and then hopefully someone clutches.
Yep, Seth.
Formal showed up super hard. I think it was the fear of me telling him, it's like, if you guys lose again, y'all playing all from the hex quarters.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not traveling right now. This is...
He's high texted me. He's like, dude, you got to go hard for me. I was like, come on, man. Don't put this on me.
He put it on himself. He did good.
Yeah, he did.
We all played. Everyone stepped up when they needed to. It was a very big team effort. This
Except
time.
Dylan.
Pristini, obviously impressive. I was like, okay, my man, get in there. Get your ass in there. Handle your business. He did. That's what you were talking about the whole time. You need somebody aggressive. Somebody aggressive with you that doesn't care about dying as soon as you open it up.
Well, this game you can't.
The entry frag.
If you're slow in this game, you're just gonna lose.
It's chalked.
Yeah?
And me and Matt are both slow, so it was a rough one. Thank God Preston's here.
Now we got some more speed. I was the original pressure man. Now I got Prestini with me. So now we got 2 pressure men. We all take routes. We all make like the good plays when we need to.
Yeah.
It's just harder to keep, because now instead of keeping track of like pretty much me, because I was the fastest on our team, now they have to keep track of 2 of us.
2 of you guys.
2 speed demons.
And then obviously
and
Envoy.
Dylan, and then Alec will sneak sometimes. So like we just have everyone now. Like it's a lot harder for the other team to like keep everything organized against us, if that makes sense.
Okay. So tell me about what the keys to victory. Actually, let's not steal keys to victory. Okay, we're gonna call it the combination code to victory. Okay, what is the combination code to victory this weekend? All right, what do you guys need to do this weekend? We'll start with you since he's got a mouthful of deliciousness in him. I'm actually mad that I'm not eating, but what do you think we need to do this weekend to come to it?
Y'all ain't eating?
No, well, I'm talking, but right now he's about to talk, so I'm gonna take a bite, and then we'll rotate.
I mean, we've been playing really well in hard points recently, and just in the last tournament too. So I'd say like we'll go with like a domination. We just need to get a domination a little better and take it more serious during practice, because it's like at the end of every scrimmage, it's like it's all of us.
Yesterday.
It's a.
I was like, yo, fucking try. We suck. I was like, we suck at this map.
It's just like a mixture of all of us. Just like it's last map. We're just like we're wanting to get it over with. We eat between scrims, so it's like it's always that last map where like just get it over with. Like, and it's like it obviously like affects us because we didn't play that map last event, St. Petro domination. We didn't play that map at all because I think we scrimmed it once with Preston.
Yeah.
And we just gotta get domination.
I think we can play it this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could, yeah. Well, I mean, we can, but we're so good at the other 2. It's like, but having that third one, it makes it so hard to like veto against us because.
Yeah, I think.
Like if we're really good at Petro, teams will have to veto Petro, and then we'll get to pick one of the 2 that we want to play.
I think with Preston on our team, it added like more map. Like our map pool got way bigger with him, and besides like from our other team, like our other team were scared of playing maps, and now we're just like, just put it in. We don't care anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier. Just put it in. Take it out.
Okay. All right. So some very very. I don't want to say unfortunate because obviously Karma feels like it was time for him to go on and seek out other ventures for himself.
It's funny because everyone was like, why haven't you tweeted him yet? I can't believe it. You were his teammate for so long. Meanwhile, he's literally in RTS with me and Matt. He's like, yeah, dude, I mean, I don't want to speak for him, obviously, but he's like, yeah, it's just my time. And I was like, why are you letting the Surge make your announcement? Like, he's like, I don't really care, man. I'm going to do one for myself. And I was like, this is a big deal. Like, this is, you know, your retirement. You've been playing for a decade now. And you're just going to let them, like, steal your spotlight?
Yeah,
you know?
well, it's both of them. I mean, obviously...
No, it's not. It's not the Surges at all.
When it's your turn to be put out to greener pastures, I'm going to make the announcement on my account. Now, I'm not even going to do it on the Huntsman account.
No,
It's going to be my announcement.
But at least have the respect to let me go first. You know?
Yeah. I don't think it was that big of it. I think they both agreed to it, so I don't want to.
Well, Damon's
I don't want to put too much on that org for doing something bad. I think that they did the best that they both agreed to make that announcement together.
Okay, whatever. I mean, I'm not.
But from a personal brand,
shots.
yeah, no. But from a personal brand standpoint, it is a massive deal, and you're right.
It's a huge deal. At
Yeah.
least give him the
And
respect to let him go first.
what was his goodbye? He's like, "Here's my time."
Yeah, he's like, it's just my time, man.
It's my time.
But yeah, everyone was like, why aren't you tweeting him? I'm like, dude, I'm literally in a call with him. Like, people don't realize what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I guess. But obviously,
I did tweet him though after. Like, it's weird though at that point. It's like we were talking like, so what are you gonna do? Blah blah blah. Like just shooting the shit. And yeah, it was just weird. Because
I think a lot of those things is like you're expected to do that as a public statement, to all of your fans, because it's not just between you two. You guys are like massive, popular personalities. So when you have
they want to see it from you.
They want to see it from you.
Yeah.
They do want to have that warm feeling that says Seth cared, even though he knows because you're on a call with him, or you know because you're playing or whatever. Then it is good for you to make some sort of public statement.
Of course, and I was going to anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like people were putting like a time frame on it, like why aren't you doing it right now?
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
I understand. And I don't know what he's doing. I wish him best of luck. Obviously, super talented BR player. Immediately saw him streaming Rust, though. So.
Yeah, I hosted him last night.
Did you? What was he playing?
He was playing Rust, and he was up. He was like, "No, Seth." He's like, "I've been up for 20 hours. My brain's fried, man." He's like, "Do you care if I host Holly?" I'm like, "I don't give a fuck." But he apparently was streaming for like 20 hours.
Yeah, that's always like it's always bad. I know Hitch has gone on in situations like that where he gets a massive hose. And he's like, "All right, there goes another 8 hours. I'm not sleeping tonight."
I hit 10. I'm just like, it's over, guys. Sorry.
10's where you draw the line.
That's where I draw the line.
Cool.
Like,
competing against Karma, what are one of the things that you would say about him?
He had my number. All of IW, just like, honestly, like, I don't know. He always clutched up against us. Like when we first started, like in the scene, IW, that was the game. He would just like smoke or like, I don't know what it was. Like we always thought like we just got stopped, like Matt and Seth, and just like Damon and Krim will come to us because like they're the slaying people.
Yeah.
So, but it's just every time we'd play him, Damon just fries us. We're like, dude, why is this happening right now? Like, why? Like, we're stopping Seth, Matt, but this guy comes out of nowhere and just smokes us. He clutched up like every S&D against us, and we're just like, dude, there's nothing you could do. Like,
He's got the ice.
Yeah.
You think it's too early? Do you think it was the right time?
I think if
all-
he's not having fun, there's no point.
Yeah, it's all relative to the
Yeah.
player. Like, I mean, I can't say anything. I'm gonna get my ass fined again.
If you're not having fun playing the game, you're not having fun playing the game. If you don't have fun playing with your teammates,
if you're not having fun, you're not gonna win. It's as simple as that. Like,
and you're not winning, you're not having fun.
yeah, you're not gonna
Literally
take
goes both
practices
ways.
serious. You're not gonna put in any extra hours on the game. Like, it's just it's a recipe for disaster. And if he feels it's his time, it's a respectable thing to do as well, because he could stay and just keep getting paid and paid and paid because he's Damon, but he's like stepping down because he doesn't want to
For all
drag
the
his
right
teammates
reasons.
with him.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So it's a really honorable thing to do on his part.
Anytime somebody asked me whether or not it was the right time for him to retire, I said I have no way of knowing whether it's the right or wrong. No, I have no right to say whether it's right or not. He's the one that determines his path. He's the one that determines whether or not he is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed your lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed this sideline conversation with Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Back to the desk. Dude, this is so good. I wish I would have had fucking barbecue in my shit.
As you saw there, right? Like we can't ever tell somebody whether we can't have an opinion on whether somebody's ready to retire or not, right? That then it's up to that individual to retire or not retire. So when people ask me like, "Yo, do you think it was too early, or do you think I'm doing the right thing?" The answer is always like,
It's on you.
"It is. It is." Nobody
Unless
knows.
it's my case, I definitely retired too early. Fuck that.
You did?
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Turbo. Let them know.
Just missed it during the wave.
climb?
The wave was just coming.
You know, man, a lot of people would have felt the wrath of the GOAT.
It would not have been good for a lot of people.
No, I know. The thing is this, is like, people dismiss, right? The aim, the accuracy, the smarts, the map knowledge, the game knowledge, the leadership that you brought to the table.
It was surgical.
Surgical precision.
The tactician.
The tactician. Mathematician. Alan, anything to add to that rhyme? No? Okay. Well, okay. Anyway, so what do you think? You think you did retire too early?
I mean, I don't know if it's too early. I mean, dude, he's...
No, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, we'll get to the other GOAT right after that.
No, honestly, I mean, I say yes, just considering the timing, but I was over it at that point, and I had been doing it for so long. I was ready to move on to something new, something fresh, and at this point, yes, I really do think I made the right decision. So,
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was, and you left us at the worst time. At the worst time.
Well, it was after. Oh, yeah. Well, it was after Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like kick-started it, and then Seth left at the worst time.
Well, the thing is like Seth's like, wait.
I was already like gone going into the tournament. We already knew I was gone.
Yeah.
And then
Seth was just like, wait.
Then
it's
worse.
just gonna be me dealing with Nate Chap by myself.
Yeah.
Nate Chap's not gonna yell at anybody else. It's just, he's either gonna yell at me or Big Timer, and Big Timer's not here.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do?
Made it happen though.
Yeah.
Made it work.
Yeah, but he left first, and then he came back.
Yes.
And we were there. I mean, we had the conversations. You were there. I don't know. It was tough times. Were you around then?
I was in Ghosts.
Yeah.
I was just playing Clan v Clan at that time.
Yeah.
I was watching.
But were you keeping up with the scene at the time?
I think so. Yeah. I remember Seth leaving and stuff. So I remember him not playing. But no, at the time I was literally just playing Clan v Clan, like playing pubs.
Was it like GB?
No, it was like the Clan v. It was like the regiment.
Oh, like the in-game Clan v Clan.
I was like Clan v Clan.
Wow. And you got paired up with just random people in that?
Well, like how I came up was I played people in Clan v Clan.
Yeah.
And then they were from Michigan, and then I went to locals with the people I met in Clan v Clan. I'm not even
that's
joking.
dope.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you carried,
I guess.
obviously.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think about Karma's retirement?
I mean, he's the GOAT 3 times. Can't
What
beat that.
do you think that anybody will ever be able to match it? Can they match it? Because it's not the same format anymore, right? Like you're going.
I mean, if someone's gonna win 3 world championships, like if, for example, Simp, if he does it 2 more times, like, you know.
Yeah, but can they count? Or is that?
No, I mean, champs would count because technically every single team, like at the high level, is there.
Right.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. So it's most certainly,
Yeah.
right? Because I had this theory. It was like, well, you know, you're not going through the gauntlet of open brackets and like random teams showing up, MLG sort of style bracket style tournament. So I almost felt like, well, that era of championships is different. So it stops there, and then we start over again, right? Because can we consider those? Like, yes, we'll consider them championships, obviously, because it was a hard time. But now you sort of have this new era of championships, and you sort of have to start over, I think. What do you think? No?
I don't
Chat,
know.
make sure that you let me know in right there on the sideline.
It just depends, because like there's a tournament where Dallas won, and it was the same thing how I said, where we won the one that we just played at, right, without Atlanta and Dallas, and then Dallas won theirs without Atlanta. Without, I think, Atlanta and us, right?
Yeah.
For
So
sure,
it's-
every team's got to be there for it to count.
So like it counts like on the board, you know what I mean? But
Right.
like, does it really count like in the complete competitive integrity where you have all 3 Titans?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you're sitting around playing and you're like, oh yeah, well I won the one where all you guys were at.
Right.
It's bragging rights, and like people will look at it. It's like, okay, they won with the Titans.
But because everybody will be at champs, those will for sure still be.
Oh, champs will still be champs, 100%. Plus, it's like
I agree.
what, $2 million for first. So
Yeah. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I do wish. Obviously, I do wish Karma nothing but the best.
Yeah.
He's been playing for a
he's
long
a-
time, man.
he's a
Like I
beast.
can understand. I get it. I remember when he was Sally No Nos playing in Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1, Sally No-Nos. The thing there, too, though, is that when you're at that level and you're that competitive, like, nobody knows better than you. And if he's fed up, like Alec and Seth said, if your passion's not there, that there should no reason. I mean, collecting a paycheck, and this is what I appreciate about him. He could have sat there and collected that paycheck.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I bet you it was a nice one because it's karma.
I'm
right?
sure, yeah.
I don't know, man. I personally would love to continue to see him play. Continue to sort of extend his lead if it's a possibility. But the way that their season was going was, kind of chalked up in the air. So again, I wish him nothing but the best. I hope to. Maybe we should get him on the next pregame show.
Lives in Texas.
He's right down the street. He's not going to be competing.
Well, I can't take Alan's spot, so he has to say.
Yeah, no, we'll put Alan in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put Alan in the middle. The fact that Alan doesn't have a microphone is insulting. Okay, I just realized that. Group producers, 2 of you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm sad, but at the same time, I respect it, and he knows better than anybody. And again, I respect the fact that he said, I'm just not gonna take that money.
Do you think it's the performance of the Surge that had a lot to do with it? That's what I
would say the performance and I hate saying the word vibe, but I would just say since there were such a bad downward spiral with a lot of hype behind them with Damon 3-time and Octane from last year,
right,
and then to not play as good as they wanted to,
right,
that definitely took a toll on his his overall mindset.
It had to. You got to think if he was winning tournaments or because it's still there. He's still karma.
He's still a competitor,
right?
Even if he's not playing, you're still gonna be a competitor. Like Michael Jordan, he's still probably a competitor when it comes down to business deals. They want the feeling of winning. You know?
Oh, he'll find something else to compete in for sure.
Look, I've been seeing him stream. He's we played a couple of Warzone games together. So I'm again, as long as he enjoys his time and he's off and having a good time. Better, much the better for him.
He will most likely become the next Shroud.
You think? I hope so, man. He's got it. BR legend.
Yeah, he is good at keyboard and mouse games.
Yeah, he is. Speaking of keyboard and mouse games and BRs, did you compete in the last one? In the last Warzone tournament?
No.
But you did compete on the first one.
Are
you playing on the next one, or who's playing? How do you guys pick?
Well, I'm personally more of a kill race kind of guy. I love kill races.
Yeah.
And the first one, it was all right. It's just it just promoted a slow play style.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It is, right? Because it's competitive. Yeah. There's a lot of money on these are competitive players.
I did. Paris literally won by camping in a closet in an attic.
Yeah.
They didn't even move. They didn't even move.
Who was it? One of the guys there. It wasn't Kismet. It was
Luca. Luca was in the closet. And he killed Mayhem.
Yeah, Luca was in the closet. I think it was Luca. That said, because everybody was giving him shit about hiding.
Yeah.
And he said, any of you shitters want to step up? It's I'll jump out there with my eyes closed and still gun you down. These are professional players, and there's money in the line, and we're there to win. Yeah. This isn't I'm gonna get a high kill thing. I think that they need to incorporate a point system.
Yeah.
That will make it better. Would you play then? Obviously.
So man, I'm down.
Because I've seen you play. You're nasty with it.
I'm that guy.
Do you want to play? Would you fill in?
Sure. I mean, don't expect a lot.
No, I expect to fucking win.
No, I don't know about that. I'd play it though for sure. I think the last time I spawned into Wars, it was when me and you played the
tournament.
Yeah, we played one of the tournaments. I think I just parachuted and just fell to my death the first time I spawned in. My parachute just didn't come out because I called it and then I put it away and then I forgot
to come out again.
Yes, and I just slammed into the concrete.
That's because you're probably used to H1 where it was just automatically.
Always.
Dude, I have dreams that happens to me where I'm just falling straight down. This is what I will say about Warzone tournaments and what is going on. It's it gives next year there has to be I would like nothing more than to have every bye week to have that tournament, right? If you're able to say for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday leading up to a CDL tournament, you have that practice. But then the following week you have a Warzone tournament and there's 5v5 or whatever. Then I would like to see them step into that thing because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna bring in Symphony. I'm gonna take him out of energy.
There you go.
Make him sign a Huntsman contract and make him play in the Warzone tournaments. That dude is nasty, crazy, aimbot nasty.
Oh yeah.
At
any BR, he was like that. Didn't he play? I think he played H1 first, and then with the Fortnite, killing it on that.
Well, Fortnite, he was like a crazy builder. That's what gave him his massive success.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I want to see that. I want more than anything. I want those prize pools to continue to get bigger.
Yeah.
Because the interest will become bigger and better, right? If you have the ability to double your prize winning option, right, from going from $2 million for first place. I mean, think about how much money it was across the entire season, right? And if you're able to add another $2 million on top of that to play a Warzone tournament, probably more because you're able to sell skins against it, I'm sure. Look, now we're getting into semantics, but if you were able to sell stickers that was part of the prize pool, like we're talking about.
That's what the Halo one did, the Halo World Championship.
Yeah, and it got up there, right? It got way up there.
It was like 2 million.
Think about Dota, right?
Yeah.
I think that we could pass Dota record numbers if we are able to buy in-game items. Just from the sheer competitive point that says Call of Duty players have more money than Dota players, so we're going to buy more skins. We out here balling, right? And if we're able to get a $30 million Warzone tournament, oh my God, with a point system, first place gets 15 mil, I get, I don't know, a bonus from my players because they like me. You know what I mean? Because I'm always there cheering.
Likability bonus?
Likability
You're
bonus.
the good luck charm.
Yeah, dude, I think I am. Warzone released yesterday. It was a massive update. Do you play Warzone at all? Is that not your game? Why do you play this much?
Not a lot. Honestly, I've been busy with a lot of different things. The stock market's been wild.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of weeks, it's taken a lot of attention with Green Wall Street. But
GreenWallStreet.com.
Yeah, but hopefully I'll be able to test out the
plug
update.
that. What do you do?
It was 50 gigs, wasn't it?
Yeah. What do you do? What do you plug it? Plug Green Wall Street to let them know.
GreenWallStreet.com. It's essentially like an active stock trading community. We're about 600 members deep right now. We communicate on Slack, day traders, swing traders, options. Actually, Joe from NRG has a lot of experience in options. He's in there teaching a lot of people. So it's a really it's a crazy time in the stock market right now. Everybody's an expert, and there's a lot of terrible advice being thrown around on Twitter. So if you want some good advice, come check it out.
Go there. Yeah. That's dope. So you haven't been playing at all?
I haven't been doing a lot of games. No, not.
You've been doing a lot of reactions.
Yeah,
but that's to laugh.
That's what the people like to watch. I started doing some gaming videos. It's actually The Last of Us 2 is the new...
Last of Us 2?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that new? Did it come or are you
it's
doing
coming out in the next week, I think.
You know what you should do a playthrough of?
What's that?
The Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Never played Zelda.
Same.
Dude, that's so good.
I only know the soundtrack.
Pardon me?
I said I only know the soundtrack.
Okay. Well, that's cool. All right, so... To wrap up the Warzone scenario, I hope that the next season they oh dude, there's rumors that they're gonna bring back Blackout. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, Charlie Intel said some rumors that they're
next
gonna be,
year.
Yeah, next year's gonna be Blackout, and I wonder how that's gonna. Rumors.
Yeah, rumors are rumors.
Rumors
We're
are
definitely
rumors.
gonna have some sort of BR.
No,
there probably will never be another COD.
There will never be another COD without a BR, and I'm glad.
Right.
Okay.
Until it falls out.
No, I will say this: I predicted that this should have been done back in when DayZ came out. When was that? 2011.
Way back.
I predicted that what's happening today. I predicted. Okay, listen to me. I'm the Oracle.
You're Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. That's all I have. All right, let's move it over. We had an interview with Envoy to catch up on a couple of things. So let's go to the young, up and coming Goat Fearson.
So recently too, I've made some upgrades to my apartment. Thanks to my girlfriend, you know, she's been helping me out pick out a bunch of new things. Not a bunch, but you know, things to complement the place. So we used to have just the couch and the TV, which worked for me, but it did kind of look like bland in here, right? So we added a nice rug along with a TV stand and you know, Storm's new cat tree, which he loves. So happy for this little dude. And then obviously it doesn't look like a shoebox anymore in here, so it's much more homey now than it was before. It didn't have much, but you know, I just renewed my lease for like 12 more months. So I figured if I'm gonna spend the next year in here, it better look nice, you know, it better be pleasing to the eye. So that's what we've been up to lately. We haven't been doing much, just a lot of practicing with Preston, you know, new addition to the squad. I've been liking our vibes. You know, we've been doing really well in scrims, doing all the stuff we've been talking about. And yeah, things are going well. We're looking forward to this big tournament. Like you guys know, the 5 top teams are there within the CDL points. So this tournament means a lot. It's probably the biggest tournament in the year, besides champs, obviously. But this is gonna be a big turning point for teams with not a lot of points and for the top 3, top 4 teams that are really close in points. Like I was saying, this tournament's gonna be big. You know, we're currently in first place for points, and we intend to stay there. Being top 2 is essential for champs this year. It puts us 3 rounds ahead. Instead of winning 7 matches, I believe, we have to win 3 matches to win the whole thing. So being top 2 is essential. Although, I mean, we just want to be in the top, you know, we want to be at the top no matter what, obviously. But if we don't, you know, we still can persevere. But that's what we're gunning for, top 2. And to do that, we're going to need to win this event or get to get second place to stay in the top 2 standings. The different thing about this event is that FaZe, Dallas, Minnesota, every top team is there. The best thing for us is, I guess, that we're not in the pool of death. The other pool is going to be Atlanta, Dallas, Minnesota, and Seattle. I'd have to put the top 3 in that pool at being Minnesota, Dallas, and Atlanta. I think any of those 3 teams will make it out. It's just depending who has a good day. But for us, we play Florida first match. You know, we need to get our revenge on them. They have a new roster too, so I think we have the upper hand, but we got to still give it our all. And like I was saying, this event is super important for points. So we've been practicing a bunch. You know, we've been getting up our respawn because our respawn was really good last event, and then I think after the event we kind of took a dip in practice of being really good at respawn, or hard points at least. And then domination, obviously from the event you guys saw, we needed a bit of work. So I think we've been doing well at striving to be better at those. But yeah, otherwise, you know, we just have to handle business like we have all year in our pool. We play Florida first, and then I'm not sure who after, you know, depending on who wins the other match. But, you know, goal 1 is to get out of pools, and then after that, we're probably going to be playing either Minnesota, Dallas, or Atlanta, which are all going to be hard matches. As you guys know, those are always close matches between us. And then Atlanta, we haven't played them all year yet. People have been anticipating that matchup. So definitely looking forward to just playing any of them. You know, I'm not looking forward to any specific match. We're just going to go in, handle business like we do, and we're pushing for that top 2 finish in points and to win the Minnesota home series. So otherwise, besides scrims, we've just been playing a lot of Warzone. As you guys know, there is those CDL Warzone tournaments. So we are going to be playing one of those this weekend during the Minnesota home series. Make sure you guys tune in on Sunday before the matches start for the Warzone tournament. This week they actually split up the teams and they picked a captain from each team, and those captains had free reign of picking anyone from any team. I ended up being with a couple champions from the last one, so make sure you guys tune in and see how well we did.
All right, so as you heard there, and welcome back, by the way. As you heard there, Envoy said some pretty scary shit. If I'm being honest, as I sit here, I am a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
So that adrenaline shit you were talking about earlier, Game 5, like we need to get to a grand finals.
Yep.
Otherwise, we're out of the top 2 contention. Obviously, we can make it up in the upcoming tournament. So we're not completely out, but I want to stay in there, right? Like right now, we're a tournament ahead from FaZe and Empire.
Yeah.
Keeping us ahead.
And plus, you got to put the pressure on them because, like, you'd say, like, it's demoralizing, right? Like I said, how those 2 teams weren't there. Like, you're proving to them that, like, oh yeah, it's not just an asterisk win. Like, we beat you guys, and you guys got to catch up to us now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It will put us way ahead.
Yeah. It'll be really good for us.
Yeah, because we'll be the only team that's won 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And plus, you're also like thinking of like the 2 added bonus, like, you know what I mean? Because there'd be 2 events. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, that was scary to watch.
So do we know? I mean, I'm sure we do. How many events after this weekend before champs?
3, if I'm right, or 2.
I don't know.
Not sure.
I think so because we have back-to-backs from here on out.
But there's going to be at least one that we don't play in that FaZe and Empire do play in.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about the good thing, the nervous thing, the scary thing is that from here on out, it's back-to-back weekends. There won't be another weekend where there's a bye. Like from here on out, you're going to see a game show every week, which is dope because you get to see us, be entertained by us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just too much up in the air.
Imagine Game 5. I don't know how the bracket's gonna work out. So let's say like Atlanta is already on the other side of the bracket, and it's like we go Game 5 versus Dallas for finals.
Oof. How about I don't?
In the semis.
How about I don't imagine that? No.
And then finals is gonna be even more crazy, like because.
Which is good. Well, look, champions are meant to win, and if you're able to beat everybody that's anybody in that tournament format, then you deserve that win. So what's happening now should happen every single tournament. Every single tournament that happens should be done this way. Everything's on the line from here on out. And as much as it's scary and as much as it's going to be nerve-wracking, I'm glad. It's going to be good Call of Duty. Viewership is going to fucking skyrocket because there's a lot of money on the table.
This is where champions are made. It's when the cream rises to the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's when that's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
That's when the roosters come home to roost.
They do roost.
Is that a saying? Is that
I
what it is?
I don't think so.
Do you got any cool sayings?
No, it's just that's a close.
My favorite is one from Ultron. It's like keep your friends rich and your enemies rich, and wait to find out which is which.
I'm gonna have to think about that one for a couple
Keep
minutes.
your friends rich and your enemies rich, and wait to find out which one is which.
Ooh, because you don't know.
That's deep.
That's deep. You know, you give you. I'm not even gonna go there. I was gonna give a very cool example, but we're gonna keep that on the lid.
So now you give them a sip of the apple juice, they don't know how to act.
Amen. Preach, baby. Preach to that. I like another saying. This is like, may our sons have rich fathers and hot mothers. That's good, right?
I like it. That's
like you're wishing that, you know what I mean? It's all about you at that point. Right. I heard that on How to Make It in America, one of my favorite shows ever. All right, let's go to the predictions and standings. Obviously, Envoy did mention that we're having a lot of good scrims, which is good. It's good to see. It's good to hear. It's good to see, progression in some of those scrims. Yeah. I talked to Seth and Alec about the scrims, and they're vibing. So hopefully that continues to go down the line. All right, predictions. Okay, let's start at the beginning, at the top of the list. Toronto versus Ultra. Wait, so okay.
These are always tough. Do we have a tally of how accurate we've been in these predictions?
I've been right.
Like 100%?
Yeah.
That can't be possible.
Go back and look. Go back and look. Press 1 if you believe me. Press 0 if you do not.
I think I got 3 out of 4 last time.
Toronto Ultra versus LAG.
The Gorillas.
I'm going to go Ultra. Ultra has improved.
Ultra has improved. Toronto Ultra has improved. I'm going to go with Toronto as well. I wish I could say otherwise about Gorillas, but, they're going through some shit. Surge is going through some shit. Obviously, right? There's a lot of I don't know. People call it imploding, but I think it's overhyped right now because of the amount of teams that there are, right? Like there's only 12 teams, so there's a lot more focus on. I mean, think about it, right? Before you were able to
the 12 to 16, like 16 last year it's such a big jump. Yeah, literally. Yeah, because like when there's only 12, you're really focused on them. When there's 16, you have like other teams that like are really good, like in that middle area. Yeah. So, there's like too much to talk about when there's 16.
No, man, I don't know.
That's why I love always the 16 teams,
yeah,
but
one day I'm sure. So we have Ultra taking that one. We all agree on that one. That's a three piece.
You actually didn't ask me, but I will also say Toronto.
You did say Toronto.
I will say Toronto.
I read your mind.
Yes, you did.
We talked about it before.
We did do that.
FaZe versus Surge. Obviously,
I'm going FaZe.
Yeah,
I'm going FaZe.
And look,
even though I might want to say Proto might cause the upset, but who knows? I'm still going FaZe though.
Yeah, FaZe.
Yeah, I don't see a real reason to want to bet against.
Look, like we just said, Surge lost the GOAT. Surge lost Karma 3 rings. I think even if Octane goes back to AR, which he is, I don't think that's going to be enough. But if there was ever a player to be able to pull something like that, is Octane. God damn, that motherfucker's good.
He's that guy.
He's that guy. So I'm pulling for them, but I do see this as a FaZe. I'm even going to call it FaZe 3-0. What do you call it? 3-0.
I'm gonna give 1 to Surge. I'm gonna say 3-1.
Yeah?
3-1 FaZe.
Why?
Yeah.
Just because?
Just a boost of confidence. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Then we have our match. We're playing Florida. We're playing the Mutineers.
Yes,
which, by the way, if I may say so publicly, their colors are dope as fuck. They're so dope.
That teal? You like that?
I like that teal and fuchsia.
Mm-hmm.
It's raw, dude. If there was, I don't know. I love my branding, but if I was them, I would have an octopus mascot somewhere in my.
Like a little
yeah, just You know what I mean? Or I would have bought that guy from
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like you have you have a Darth Vader, a tall ass Darth Vader, right? Like how tall is that?
I'm 6'1", so he's 6'3".
Damn, we're 6'1". That's cool.
Yeah.
6'3"?
He's 6'3" or 6'4".
So my height almost. So, but if you were able to get that and then put them all in like jerseys, like I would do that. I would be that guy to do that. Disney would probably come after me, but I'm too small for Disney, man. Disney don't want none of me, Like, you don't need that thorn on your side, is what I say. Okay, so marquee, no. Florida versus Huntsmen. It's obvious for us, right?
I think it's going to go 3-2. It's going to be a close one.
You think so?
Because like I'm not even saying
is Maniac playing or something?
No.
Then what gives you the right to say that they might get two wins?
No, we're gonna win.
No, two maps on us.
Because their play style, the way that they match up against us sometimes. I mean, both times we played against them, like they're very ratty and they rely a lot of their like strategic like game plans and stuff. So they play the game really, really smart.
Yeah.
And if we're not on top of it, and we get like a little bit too lazy sometimes. If we like the last time we played against them, we didn't watch Havoc rotate at 40 seconds on Cave, and that's why we spawned out and lost. So if we catch up on it and we play the same structure gameplay as we do, we'll win. But if they catch us off guard a couple times, it's going to be a really close map.
We've lost the last two times
yes.
we played against them.
Yeah, we have.
But I think it will come out. I think Preston has something to prove.
Yeah,
and he does not want to lose to his old teammates.
Yeah,
right.
So. Our team is actually really good in search. So even if it goes game 5, I think we still do have the edge.
Yeah, look, I think we have the edge. I think that Preston, zero chance. I know that he didn't leave on bad terms with them, and it wasn't a matter of like team chemistry or any of that. He had to take some time off, personal time off, to do whatever he needed to do. But still, you always want to be. It's not like a zero situation where he leaves the subliners, right, and then he goes to London, which he should have been with from the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And has something to prove, right? He puts on the bench, comes back, and represents. I don't think that that's the situation here, but I do think that Preston, any competitor, is never going to let their old team thing. The other thing is that maybe now we have an advantage, and now he's going to tell us how and you know what I mean? Like, what was it that worked before?
Well, that is the thing.
Yeah.
Like when you make roster changes, like you do take to advantage. Like even last year with my teams, or I even know other teams that would just combine, like Rise and World War II.
Yeah.
How they combined with all their other teams' experiences with Slasher from Envy and then Looney in them. Like it's a real thing. So Preston probably gives some valuable insight about playing the game. Like I said, how we lost at one time. How Havoc and other people are making like really ratty, weird plays that like catches us off guard. So he's gonna bring it.
Look, if this was first thing I want to say 3-1, I'm gonna say 3-1 Huntsmen, but Florida is like super impressive. Like going back to the very first time I was doing a podcast with Puckett at the start of the year, and just everybody that I talked to just wrote that team off. That's been the one team that I've seen this year that really like.
You said 3-1?
I say 3-1, yeah. But they've just been the team that has really surprised everyone. So obviously we got some biases. I'm going to say 3-1 Huntsmen, but very impressed with Florida's gameplay
They're definitely
this year.
dark horses.
It would not surprise me if they won that match, but
I'll tell you
call Huntsmen.
3-1 H-Men. 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 Hexmen. The Hexmen. The Hexmen.
Oh, God.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Please don't.
Let me cut my hair like Big Timer.
Just, shave it off.
Oh. Yeah, 3-1 Huntsmen. I do hope that the Preston has something to prove, even if he doesn't. I think that we walk away with that win. Marquee matchup: the Minnesota Rocker versus the Dallas Empire.
3-4.
That's a Titan series right there.
Can you feel the tension?
It's a Titan series.
I can. I can feel it all the way down to my plums with a nice bluish hue. Nope. Never seen Eastbound and Down? Never. You seen it?
I don't want to talk about my plums right now.
No,
Why?
Because it's just
Something happened?
No, I thought so, but nothing.
Wait,
nothing
go on. Okay, now you opened that can of worms.
Well, the
worm.
You opened that can of peaches.
I was just looking one day. I was jumping in the shower, and I was just like, "That don't look right."
That don't look right.
So I went today, and he felt up on my nads, and he said, "You're crazy." He was like, "That's fine." I was like, "Really? You felt right?" I was like, "Feel right there one more time." he said, nope, that's completely normal. I was like, can I get an ultrasound though? Like check my abdomen? I don't know. Because I went on Google, I went on WebMD.
The worst thing you can do, by the way.
Oh, I thought I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have an abdominal mass that might be like the size of a lemon in my ab. So I'm gonna go get that ultrasounded tomorrow.
Jesus, you have golf balls all over your body.
Yes.
First here, then goiter.
That's what I'm afraid. They're just gonna ultrasound me, and it's just gonna be.
Nah, hell no.
Everywhere.
Listen, come on, man.
Yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow's the day. He said I was crazy though, and he's only doing it because it makes me feel better.
Look, I don't want to get into it, obviously, because this is a family-friendly show. Is it? No. Anyway, look, you said you jumped in the shower.
I leaped, yes.
And then you saw something. So,
well, it was like
when you jumped,
it was like mid leap.
Was there like a swing that happened?
Well, I did like a circle, and in the mirrors right there, like while I was getting in, and during the circle, I was like,
You like stop time. You're like,
yes. It's like that was not there.
It was like a
last
slow
time.
motion.
It was a little slow, yeah. So
you say, it was like one of
it
those.
was funny because he asked me when I was on the couch. He's like, "Yo,
you remember that?
Yeah,
you remember it?
Yo,
Yes.
does one go lower?"
Yeah. Well, that's a fact. That's just thing. Look, we're not gonna spend too much time on the nads, but yes.
Look, if something's different down there, in all serious, I mean, Furious Pete had testicular cancer. Like, if something is wrong down there, something's different, you got to get it checked out.
100%.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah, man.
Better rotate.
Yes.
Better rotate, says General. Okay, so marquee match, Rocker versus Dallas is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good.
I forgot what we're talking about.
Listen, God RX is nasty. I didn't know he was that gross. Like seriously, this season I've been impressed by that dude. Well,
I'm still laughing.
You did get us with the I hopped and then I saw it and I'm like, whoa, swings.
I'm saying Dallas is gonna win this one.
You think?
Yeah.
They have too much momentum.
I just think that they know how to play the game really well and they get a lot of kills on the map.
Yeah.
No.
I think that what Clayster and Crimsix have done for those young men. I mean, Hook obviously has been around for
it's
long
more so
enough.
towards Illy and Shotzi.
Yeah, Illy and Shotzi, because they do have the talent. And I said it from the beginning. Like, there's a zero chance that they don't improve.
Right.
Like, there's a zero chance. Like, everybody gets better. Right.
Yeah. Trying to think back, was Dallas in the last event?
No.
So it's been a little. I mean, in terms of momentum, I don't know how much momentum they'll have coming into the event. And it's Minnesota. I mean, technically not a home series, but it is. Rockers playing for a little pride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They've gotten so close, man.
Yep.
Like we are
they're number 4 in the standings. Like they're fighting for us. Like
we're their kryptonite, right? The Huntsmen are their kryptonite.
Yeah.
They've been able to pull off some crazy good games, and they just never pull it off against us. Luckily, right? Because I know Gary would be on the phone just talking shit. He's really good at that.
Yes.
You know the speeches that he makes and fucking riles up the crowd. He's like, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. Blah, blah. Same thing with shit talking. He's just as good. Doesn't skip a beat. It's just berating you. You know who else is like that? Fwiz. You know how they have those rap battles?
Yes.
I want to see a Fwiz versus Gary V shit talk off. I don't know who I have my money on.
Let's set it up.
Sponsors? Anybody? Anybody want to see that? I do. Okay. Predictions? What do you think?
I think it's gonna be a 3-2.
3-2 Dallas.
3-2 Dallas.
I am 3-2 Rocker. Right? I'm gonna tell you why. Shout out to my girl Ashley Midnight, my sister.
Think they're gonna come over the hump?
Say it again.
You think they're gonna come over the hump? Like actually?
Yeah. I'm gonna go against that. Hasser, you can call me if you disagree with me, but you know the deal. Ashley Midnight win 3-2.
I'm gonna go with Dallas in this one, just because I know my man Rambo Ray has been. He's been getting the troops ready. He's been getting them ready. Moved down here, takes it real serious.
He does take it serious.
Yeah, so they are definitely not going to come into that match unprepared. Probably for the rest of the season, they won't be unprepared. So just knowing what I know from that man Rambo Ray, I'm going to say he's got him ready. So I'll say it's still going to be close. I'll say 3-2.
No, that's definitely a tight matchup.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go Rocker just to be on the different. Just I'm gonna dare to be different. Does that say persistent?
It's possible there was a typo. I don't think so.
It's different. I'm gonna dare to be different. Anyway, those are our predictions. Let us know right now in the chat as we're signing off. I want you guys to tell us what you guys think. Who's gonna win? Obviously don't tell us the what you think on this first phase. I want you guys to tell us who's gonna take it for the weekend. But yeah, let's kick it over to the show. It's about to begin. It's about to start. We're about to kick it off. So, first line of the description, you're going to see a link that leads you to the CDL broadcast. Go over there. Say hello. Tell them Huntsmen sent you and ask them what time do the Huntsmen play.
Grab your popcorn, baby, or your Popeyes.
Ooh, pop.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Cut. Send it over, Matt.
Nice one.
It's ogre.